Hey guys, CBL News here, and welcome to my review of Leicester City versus Manchester United in the Community Shield 2016. The game ended 2-1 to Manchester United. Um, so obviously, I'm going to go into the details on. So the game sort of started with a lack of flow. It was sort of, I don't know, I'd say not end to end, but it was lots of clustering in the midfield due to the fact that United were playing Carrick and Fellaini, sort of defensively minded players, and were very slow. It allowed Leicester, I think, to really, after about 10 minutes or so, to conduct the midfield, really take control, and with King and Drinkwater in the middle of the park, were sort of overruling Carrick and Fellaini, I thought, for the large majority of the game. Fellaini was very poor with the ball, gave the ball away sloppily. Um, and so it led to, I suppose, a really poor first half to watch for a neutral, and a very poor first half for Manchester United, I thought, in an all-round sense. Thought Leicester were definitely the better team in the first half and didn't deserve to be going 1-0 down at the break. For sure, it was a decent performance from Leicester, a very poor performance from Manchester United. Also, just like to apologise for this terrible lighting. But yeah, anyway. So as the game went on, United I thought sort of improved. As the game went on, I thought that they gradually got into the game. But there was lots of real positive signs in that game. Notably, Eric Bailly put in better performances as the game went on. He got better. He made a lot of silly, aggressive challenges, which I really don't like. But I suppose he's a young player, so I'm happy to give him time to improve on those sort of errors he continuously made. He kept making silly fouls on Jamie Vardy, but a good thing was his pace, his recovery pace. He doesn't need to make silly challenges. He just needs to keep up with the player, whether it be Jamie Vardy, etc., whoever it is. Jamie Vardy is probably the most difficult striker I think to play against in the Premier League at the moment, besides Sergio Aguero, I suppose. But he's a very tough striker to play against due to his electrifying pace. But Bay has the pace. All he needs to do is be slow, he needs to be calm, and he needs to just make the challenge like he did. I think it was one point where Vardy got through. Was it? I can't think it was. I think it was Valencia. Then Bay waited a bit, timed his challenge, made a risky style challenge, but perfectly timed, and that went out for a corner. He gradually got better in the game. He was given man of the match, but I really wouldn't give him man of the match. My man of the match would have to be Jesse Lingard or Antonio Valencia, but I'll probably give to Jesse Lingard due to his spectacular solo goal. Thought Jesse Lingard played reasonably well in the first half. Not his best performance I've ever seen him play in United shirt, but it was a very good performance nonetheless. He scored an absolutely sensational goal. He went through about 6 players and then had the composure to really put it away, which was something he really liked last season. Every time he got one on with the keeper, he's always putting it too tame. I mean, that almost got saved, but it was in the corner enough to mean that Kasper Schmeichel wasn't able to get proper hand on it. So that was, I suppose, something that he's sort of improved on. And his ball control, his passing, his vision has all improved, and he's really up the ante this season. I think he's going to have a decent season as well because number one, he works hard. He's technically improved from last season. He's a good passer of the ball. He's got reasonably good strength. So he's a Mourinho winger, to be honest. And I think he's definitely second choice in behind Martial and Mkhitaryan, if not first choice. If Martial could potentially get moved to striker, then he would be first choice, or second choice as a winger. Sorry, with probably ahead of Memphis to pay. So I think it's a great start for him. He looked very good in the game. He had some good spells on the ball. He was very good. Another notable performance has to be David Blind. I thought he was sublime today. He was unbelievable. I thought he was better than Eric Bailly. He recovered Eric Bailly fantastically well. He almost played as a sweeper. Um, Eric Bailey, sorry, Daily Blind is a fantastic footballer. He's one of the best footballers at Manchester United. Not best skilled. I'm not saying he's the best footballer at Manchester United, but technically, he is absolutely amazing. His passing is brilliant out from the back. His ball control is brilliant. His vision is brilliant. His tackling, like his interceptions and his tackling are fantastic. He's got all the abilities to be a centre half at United. He just needs, I suppose, I don't even know what he can do to improve. To be honest, because he's playing brilliantly. The only thing he lacks is strength and height, which is something that he can't get anymore. I wouldn't have thought. I think he's he's not going to improve in those aspects, but he's improved immensely last season, and he looks like he's stepped it up another level again this year. I thought, I thought Luke Shaw put in a pretty decent performance. I thought in the second half, in the first half, he was up and down. Doesn't look like he's changed much to play, but Antonio Valencia put in an unbelievable performance in that game. I thought his defensive abilities didn't look too shaky, which last season they did, and that's why I really don't want him to be playing right back all season long. I really want him to play as a right winger again. I think he looks like a completely different player since Van Gaal sort of started playing him at right back. He's just improved gradually. And today he put in an absolutely terrific ball for Zlatan Ibrahimovic to score the winner, and that puts me on to the big man Zlatan, the match winner. He scored a goal with his head. It was a brilliant header, but he was just very poor today. He was not playing very good today. He was so poor on the ball in the first half. He was misplacing passes. He wasn't holding the ball. In the second half, he did do a better job as the game got more intensity in it, which I can understand. I mean, I'm not going to judge him on his first game, but he did look pretty off the pace in the first half. Second half, he was better, but again, I thought against Leicester, you've got Wes Morgan, you've got Robert Huth, you've got to go with pace, you've got to go with Marcus Rashford, you've got to play Marcus Rashford through the middle. But I suppose he's just trying to get Ibrahimovic fit for Bournemouth, which will be an interesting game to see how he does in his first game in the Premier League. Is this a competitive game? I don't know if this will actually count on his record, but I suppose he got 1 goal, 1 game, so you can't really complain too much in that part. But I didn't think he had his best performance I've seen him play in my time watching him play football. I thought Wayne Rooney, to be honest, Wayne Rooney was dreadful today. He was absolutely dreadful. I think this is it wasn't known as worst performances, sorry, but he just gave the ball away at 10 so many times. I just think if we play Juan Mata there, he'll pick the ball up, he'll run it, he'll pick the ball up, he'll pick a pass and allow Martial to cut in, he'll allow Jesse Lingard or Mkhitaryan to come sort of central. He can swap, he's happy to play out wide, he can allow Mkhitaryan to go through the middle, allow Lingard to go through the middle, he go out wide. He's very flexible in front of that, sort of that three behind the striker that we play 4-3-1. And again, he's got an eye for goal, so he's got a goal in him. So I honestly would either start Memphis at 10 or try Mata at 10, or even put Zlatan at 10 and put Rashford up front, because I just don't think he's got it in him, Wayne Rooney. I hope he's proved me wrong. I hope he does, but I really don't think he will. On the left, Martial was rather quiet in the game. I didn't think. Did he play the full 90 minutes? I honestly can't remember if he played the full 90 minutes, but he was pretty. I don't know. He's just so quiet. He had a good couple of runs down the flank. Wasn't able to. He did come off for Rashford. He came off for Rashford, I'm sure. Yeah. But he just didn't look at the races. He doesn't look fit yet. So be patient on him. He's a superb footballer, and he's going to become a United legend. He's going to win the Ballon d'Or. I'm pretty sure about that. So he ain't got nothing to worry about there. I think that's pretty much it. Fellaini was, I said, awful, really, in the game. And Mata came on, didn't really have time to impact. None of the subs really had that much time to impact the game, really. Herrera didn't have too much time, but the time he was on, he was very good. He was box to box, and I'm surprised he didn't really start the game, to be honest. I think it's probably for fitness reasons. He wants Fellaini to be fitter. Schneiderlin came on, didn't really have much time to impact the game, really, so I can't really talk about that. But I think for United, it laid down a marker. They mean business. They're here to win trophies. I know the Community Shield isn't really a trophy, but it's winning something. Zlatan obviously scoring a goal is a big positive. Bay looked like he was progressing as a centre half. Billing looks absolutely solid. Shaw looks back to his best. Valencia's improving. I mean, to be honest, the whole team has just stepped up another level. Other than Wayne Rooney, I can't think, and Martial in that game, I can't think of any of the players on the pitch that regressed. Everyone's got forward, and that's the thing about United this season, is they've just stepped it up another level. Everything is just bang, it's another level. It's just everything is just stepped up a gear. We've got better management. All the young players are improving. Got Fosu-Mensah to come back in. Got Luke Shaw, who's coming back. That's a new transfer. Valencia looking better, new transfer. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, new striker. Mkhitaryan, Paul Pogba, who I haven't even mentioned yet, which will have his own video up. They've just looked immense in terms of improvement, and I think that we're going to have a brilliant season. Anyway, it's been your opinion. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and have a nice day.